Hey everybody, it's Chase with AV Pop Culture again, and today I am here because I promise you that I will always cover the news, especially if there's something I'm targeting. But I had a lot of you ask me about some of the latest big drops, and I might not be targeting those, but I felt like I should come on here and cover those for you because there are some seriously big drops by Vinegar Syndrome and other companies. I want to make sure that you know about them. So we're going to do a quick little video and catch you all up on the latest news. So pop that tape in. I got you. Let's go do this. All right. So as I mentioned, Vinegar Syndrome came out just yesterday with a bunch of big drops, like some more announcements. They've got a couple of cinematograph video or movies in their cinematograph line. They have some VSAs on there, I believe. They are putting some of these movies available in big packages that you can buy, which is sort of similar to what Severin did. I don't know that I've really seen Vinegar Syndrome kind of do a packaging deal like that. So I just kind of wanted to jump on here real quick and catch you guys up with this. I am going to admit, I am not specifically targeting any of these for myself at all right now. I'm just, not to say they're bad. Like a couple of them I've seen, most of them I haven't. But right now, I'm kind of caught up with most of the current stuff I want from Vinegar Syndrome till they drop some new VSUs. There's some backlog stuff out of print that I'm searching for. Hello, Vice Academy 1 and 2. But let's go ahead and jump over here to Vinegar Syndrome. And the first thing that they have up is actually it's sort of, I guess, like a partner label, DeGosser Video. This is going to be like a straight to video or shot on video film. Divinity, it says limited edition deluxe LED VHS. So this is interesting. This is a non-disc release, just a light up case. So yeah, if you're into that, the whole light up case thing, interesting. There's 300 of those, and there you go. I thought there was actually a movie in there. All right, guess not. But let's jump back over here to the first. This is the cinematograph film that I have actually seen before, Joyride. So this is going to be $34.99. It's on pre-order right now. It doesn't actually say when these are going to drop. This is 4,000, limited to 4,000 of these. And you can get your pre-order in right now. It says there's over 2,000 left in stock. So there's plenty. There was not a mad run on this. Although that is a fairly limited amount. We don't know how many over 2,000 that is. Is that 8,000 or is it 2001? We don't know. But Joyride is available. This is the one that I have seen. This here says it has over 4,000 units, so there's still over 2,000 left. So does that mean there's 2,001 left, or does that mean there's 3,999 left? We don't know. But it's a 2K restoration from the 35 millimeter inner positive, and there it is, cinematograph, new addition to the cinematograph line there. Let's check out the other cinematograph label. This is Thieves Like Us, and I have no idea anything about this movie. It says there's over 2,000 of these left. It's more expensive for whatever reason. It's $39.99. There were 6,000 of these made. This is their sub-label, Depression Era Mississippi, 1930s, three men. You got Keith Carradine is in this. Man, he pops up in several of their movies. They break out of prison before embarking on a bank robbery spree across the southern United States, based on a novel. So, I mean, there you go. This is the kind of what they're looking for in the cinematograph line. It's sort of almost, in some ways, I feel like it's their answer to Criterion. But there it is, Thieves Like Us. Again, these are not anything that I am targeting, that I'm running to get, but I want to make sure you guys know about them because I do like Vinegar Syndrome and what they do. Here's another one. This is a VSA, Vinegar Syndrome Archive, Love on Delivery. This is a Shaw Scope film. It says there are 4,000 of these. And it says it may not, probably not be followed by a standard edition. So that's interesting. I have no idea about it. So I'm not going to comment on like what the movie is about because I don't know. Right now, you can pre-order this for $29.99. $44.99 is the regular price. It says there's over 1,000 left in stock of 4,000 units. So this one must be selling a little bit more, but you can kind of watch this number. Again, over 1,000 left. Does that mean there's 3,999 or 1,001? We don't know. So if you want it, there it is. And this one is one that I was kind of interested in. This is My Father is a Hero, aka The Enforcer. This is a Jet Li movie. So I mean, Jet Li is cool. I think this is Jet Li, 1995. This is also a VSA, Vinegar Syndrome Archive. You can see the artwork there, front and back. This one is $29.99. Says there's 1,000 of these left out of how many? 4,000 units made. So I don't know what makes them decide why they make 4,000 of one, 6,000 the other. But you got Jet Li here. And I know nothing about this movie either other than Jet Li is in it. And there is your look at My Father is a Hero. I really like I said, I'm waiting for Vinegar Syndrome to drop me a VSU and some films that are in the caliber of like Roadhouse, Showgirls, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, things like that. I think they need to get that back up there just a little bit with some of those. But hey, man, they do not exist to give me what I want. I have just gone through and picked out the things that I want from them, my targets. Daniel at Cobwebs tells me that everybody's like, the targeting is your word. He said that you make targeting physical media makes collecting physical media sound so badass. I should get some stuff that says targeting what AVA Pop Culture is targeting, chases targets. But they don't exist to put out shit that I'm looking for specifically. Like I love Vinegar Syndrome. I would love for them to put out my movie Dark Roads 79 and maybe a couple of my other movies. So they do amazing artwork and amazing restorations and all that, but they just always, when on their drops, they don't necessarily have movies I want. So I wait until they do. This next one is one that I've seen before, but it's been a long time. Pretty sure my dad was watching this at some point and I just caught it. This is Bloodbath at the House of Death. So you have Vincent Price in this movie. And I am a huge fan of this artwork here. It is absolutely ridiculous looking. This is one I almost want to order just because I love that friggin' artwork so much, and I'm not gonna lie about that. So you got Vincent Price. It says this one's 5,000 units. This one will be available at select indie retailers, but that doesn't mean they're gonna have the slip. Usually they don't have the slip. A group of 6 scientists have assembled to test apparent abundance of supernatural goings-on at the secluded Headstone Manor. No sooner have they set up all their ghost-catching gadgets, then the hauntings begin, from randy spirits to unexplained manifestations. All the signs of the afterlife incarnate are present. So you got some horny ghosts in here. That sounds fun. A riotous British send-up of the fad of paranormal investigation of haunted houses. So that's kind of fun. It's a restoration from the 35mm camera negative, so it's probably going to be good quality. Just that, I can't play the video in here, but just that looks pretty good right there. So, yeah, I'm looking at that one right there. And There is the back cover of the art right there, Bloodbath at the House of Death. We got just a couple of more here. Hell's Trap is another release, $29.99. This looks like I was like, man, it looks like a forerunner to Freddy Krueger right there. But it's really couldn't be a forerunner because it's 1989. So what it is that is definitely whoever designed this for the movie was ripping off Freddy Krueger, Trampa Infernal. So yeah, that is definitely like some sort of low budget ripoff of some kind of combination of um, Freddy Krueger and Michael Myers or something. It looks like there because it's like you got a mask on and stuff. So definitely let's call it an homage, shall we? An homage to it. But then apparently they pick up a gun here, so that kind of takes it's crazy. There's 5,000 of those, so if you're interested in that, you can get your pre-order in for Hell's Trap. And then one more. This is Devil times 5. Now this one is $54.99 and on sale in the pre-order for $37.99. Says there's 5,000 of these. There's over 1,000 left. I'm not sure what makes this one. This is a 1974 film, 88 minutes long. I'm not real sure what makes this cost so much. To be honest with you, I know absolutely nothing about this movie, so I can't tell you. But it says Julie and her boyfriend. It says it's a 2-disc set. 4K Ultra HD, both 4K Ultra HD presented in high dynamic range from its 35 millimeter camera negative. The hysteria continues. There's all kinds of extra features on here. I know nothing about this movie, guys. Absolutely nothing. So I can't tell you why it costs way more than the rest of them. So if any of you know in the comments more than I do, just let me know. It almost reads like a horror comedy with kids here. So there you go. That's all the separate releases, but they have done these bundles where you can get the August 2024 package that's just the Vinegar Syndrome 3 films here for $94.99. So you maybe save a couple of bucks on that. I'm not sure you save a whole lot on that. But you can grab those in a 3-movie pack. Or you can get, it looks like their entire, everything except for that. Is this everything except, yeah, all. This is everything except for that DeGausser video. You can get it, grab it all for $219.99. I haven't seen them do these bundles, so do with that what you will. But that is everything from Vinegar Syndrome. If anything, Bloodbath at the House of Death, just because it looks like ridiculous fun and I love that artwork. But I am, to be honest with you, none of these are like high priority targets for me in any way. So there you go. That covers Vinegar Syndrome. There was an interesting drop today from Target, of all places, about a pre-order for Godzilla -1 Steelbook here in the United States. And it already, look at this, item not available. We're sorry, but it's not available at Target at this time. That is absolutely crazy. Let's check out, because I know I saw a link to it earlier. I know Deep Discount also had it. Here we go. Let's see if I can find it. Okay. So this is the American Godzilla -1 Steelbook. This thing looks awesome, but if you go to Target, like I said, boom, item not available. They're already out of it. Let's see if Deep Discount still has it. It looks like you can still order it for $57 or $54.97 from Deep Discount. So I really, but I don't know anything else about this. Is just dropping. That is a badass steelbook. I haven't seen that movie. If I can get that steelbook in the U.S., I'm gonna grab that just because I I'm not a biggest like giant monster fan. Like King Kong Skull Island's probably my favorite of that series, but like I really am intrigued to check this one out. And I'd rather just pay 30 or 40 bucks and own it. Um, so there you go. That just came out like a few hours ago. You can see like Dawn of the Disc, who usually is pretty good on his stuff. He has it. He posted about it about 5 hours ago. Now I wanted to do real quick before we jump out of here. I wanted to do a little comment about the Nightmare on Elm Street releases, as I know a lot of people are not happy with that artwork, and I kind of covered it before. But I will say a lot of what's going around as the UK release, the artwork that's going around as the UK release, has not actually been confirmed on Zavi's website for their big $58.99 set. So that is kind of interesting. Because if you go to Orbit, for instance, you can go to Orbit right now, and so here it is on Orbit. So everybody's talking about this set right here. $58.99 was the Steelbook set on Zavi, but Zavi has not confirmed that artwork at all. They are still saying that this artwork is to be determined. And it says, actually it says to be commissioned still. So it says all artwork is subject to change. So everybody, and it may be what's going around, or maybe that's maybe that's like a Warner Brothers release of it in the UK. But Zavi is not showing this as of yet. This is right now. This is Friday, the 2nd of August at 2:15 p.m. And they are not confirming that artwork at all. At all. So maybe that is a Warner's release there, and we're getting something different from Zavi, or maybe that's it, but they have not confirmed that, and that's been out for several days now. So I don't hate that set, because we do have, if it is that, because we do have the original artwork on the outside. I'm getting that. I'm getting all the copies of Nightmare on Elm Street. I'm definitely targeting those. That is my first horror movie I remember seeing. But I did kind of want to touch on that for just a second, because we still could get something different from Zavi. It is rare for them to put out the exact same artwork. It could be, but we're going to see. They have not actually confirmed that on their site yet. So I wanted to go over that, but that is kind of the end of the news right now. I'm going to be back with everything that I watched in July here coming soon, and everything I'm looking forward to for August and beyond. But if you've enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. It really does help out the channel. You can consider joining the channel down below or on my Patreon. A couple dollars a month. You get all kinds of access to extras, behind the scenes stuff on my movies, making things on this channel, all kinds of stuff. But you don't have to do any of that to hang around. Just like, subscribe, and ring that bell, and share this and become a member of the Pop Culture family. And until next time, be kind, rewind like always. This is Chase with AV Pop Culture, and I'll see you real soon. Bye-bye. I know.